Kristen, thank you for that. And after months of campaigning, millions spent on political advertisements, thousands have their eyes on Florida. Because of the balance of power in the United States government partly rests on our state. And one of the most closely watched races is the gubernatorial contest between Ron DeSantis and Andrew Gillum. NBC6 investigator Willard Shepard live in Tallahassee with us this midday, where candidate Andrew Gillum just cast his vote. Willard, good morning.
Good morning to you, Roxanne. From here in Tallahassee, after all this campaigning that you talked about, all these ads, both of these men who want to be the governor here in the state of Florida voted at almost the same time. Mr. DeSantis over in his district toward the eastern portion of the state, and the mayor here of Tallahassee, Andrew Gillum, voting at this church and community center here behind us. Let me show you the video that we have of Mr. Gillum when he came to this facility, had his wife with him and his 3 kids, actually holding his young boy as he entered and also came out of the voting booth. Throughout the campaign, he has said that he's reaching out to people from both parties. We actually saw Mr. Gillum over in heavily Republican areas that went for Donald Trump yesterday. He said he wanted their votes as well. His primary points during the campaign: better education, doing something about global warming, and also increasing the minimum wage. Here's what he told us after he cast his ballot.
We're excited about the day, are hopeful that it won't be raining in the rest of the parts of the state, and that we'll do what we have to do to bring out a good victory.
And over in another portion of the state, Mr. DeSantis, the Republican gubernatorial candidate, he also showed up with his family at his voting poll near his residence, along with his family there. His big points during the course of this campaign is that he was the person that was best for Florida's economy, would keep taxes low, that he was better in terms of fighting crime, and that also because he has a positive relationship with President Trump and his time as a congressman, he said that he would be able to do a much better job in terms of working with Washington and working with the White House. Here's what he said after he voted.
I worked hard. I mean, I think we really worked hard. I think we, did as much as can be done, and I'm happy with letting the chips fall where they may.
Okay.
In all, over 6 million people voted early, so those ballots are already in the custody of the county election workers. The polls will be open until the early evening, of course, and then we'll have it all for you tonight here on NBC6. Reporting live in Tallahassee, Willard Shepard, NBC6 News.